This is your wake-up call. Not the kind that comes from an alarm clock. Not the kind you hit snooze on 5 times before dragging yourself out of bed. No, this is the kind of wake-up call that shakes something inside you. The kind that makes you question everything, where you are, who you've become, and where you're going. Because the truth is, most people are asleep. Not physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. They're going through life on autopilot. Same routines, same excuses, same results. And maybe, just maybe, that's where you are right now. But here's the thing. You didn't land here by accident. Something inside you knows you're meant for more. That voice, that quiet discomfort, that feeling that something isn't right, that's not anxiety. That's not confusion. That's awareness. And today, we're not ignoring it. Today, we're waking up. Let's talk about comfort. Comfort feels safe. Comfort feels easy. Comfort feels familiar. But comfort is also the most dangerous place you can stay too long. Because nothing grows there. Think about it. Every dream you've ever had. Every goal you've ever imagined. Every version of yourself you secretly want to become. None of it exists inside your comfort zone. And yet, most people build their entire lives around staying comfortable. They avoid risk. They avoid failure. They avoid discomfort. And in doing so, they avoid growth. They trade potential for predictability. And years later, they wake up, not to opportunity, but to regret. So ask yourself honestly, are you comfortable or are you progressing? Because you cannot have both. Let's talk about waiting. I'll start tomorrow. I'll do it when I'm ready. I just need more time. Sound familiar? Here's the truth no one tells you. You will never feel ready. Confidence doesn't come before action. Clarity doesn't come before movement. They come after. Waiting is not preparation. Waiting is fear, disguised as logic. And every day you wait, you're making a decision. Not to move forward, not to grow, not to change. You are choosing to stay exactly where you are. And time? Time doesn't care. It keeps moving, with or without you. Responsibility, the turning point. Here's where everything changes. The moment you take responsibility, not blame, responsibility. There's a difference. Blame keeps you stuck in the past. Responsibility puts you in control of the future. You can't control what happened to you, but you can control what you do next. You can control your habits, your mindset, your discipline, and most importantly, your standards. Because your life doesn't rise to your goals, it falls to your standards. If you tolerate mediocrity, you will live it. If you accept excuses, you will become them. So the question is, what are you willing to tolerate from yourself? Discipline over motivation. Let's be real. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel unstoppable. Other days you feel like doing nothing. If your life depends on motivation, your progress will be inconsistent. That's why discipline matters more. Discipline shows up when motivation disappears. Discipline works when you don't feel like it. Discipline keeps going, especially when it's hard. And here's the powerful part. You don't need to feel good to do good. You don't need to feel ready to start. You just need to act. Again and again and again until it becomes who you are. Identity shift. This is deeper than goals. This is about identity. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who quits, you'll quit. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, you'll stay stuck. But if you decide, truly decide, I am someone who follows through, I am someone who grows, I am someone who does hard things, everything changes because your actions will start aligning with that identity. And once that happens, there's no going back. The truth about failure. Let's remove the fear around failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every successful person you admire has failed. Multiple times. Publicly, painfully, repeatedly. The difference is, they didn't stop. They didn't let failure define them. They used it. They learned. They adjusted. They improved. Failure is feedback. Nothing more, nothing less. So stop fearing it. Start using it. The wake-up moment. This is it. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when things are perfect. Right now. Because one day, you will wake up, and you'll either say, I'm proud of how far I've come, or I wish I had started sooner. That choice? It's being made today. With what you do next. Powerful, emotional, direct. So hear this clearly. You are not stuck. You are not behind. You are not incapable. You are just asleep. And now, you're waking up. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more settling. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You need action. Small steps. Daily effort. Relentless consistency. Because your future is not something you find, it's something you build. So build it. Starting now. This is your wake-up call. Don't ignore it.